to do it yet. That was a test. Exactly correct. You should have some sort of catchphrase for when people subscribe. I got a good one. It goes, "Who let the pogs out?" Hello, Corey. Thank you for your support. It feels good to be rated. And this is a genuine smile. I am not joking. Feels good to be rated, you know? I was feeling a little down, because, you know, I spoke to my friend Austin, the last Grey Wolf, on stream on Thursday, and I said, "Hey Austin, do you enjoy getting my auto host literally every single day?" It's funny, I've never seen an auto host from you. And he said, "That's because you don't need it. You don't need it," he said. I didn't realize it was like that. That, you know, if I give my friend without a car a ride to the airport, and then 2 years later, he's got a nice car for himself, he's not gonna give me a ride to the airport, because I don't need it. I got my own car. It's not a tit-for-tat quid pro quo situation. Now, I'm not a petty individual. As a result of his high testosterone maneuver, dude, I totally forgot the centipede demon even exists. As a result of his high testosterone maneuver, I actually moved him up in my auto host list. That's because I respect the hustle and his desire to stick to his own principles. Maybe he wants to give his host to someone that needs it more than him. Didn't realize it was like that. I thought we were in like a situation where, you know, I've provided a lot of... I thought that was an enemy. It's just a ghost. I've provided a lot of support for my friends over the years, and, you know, now that they're in a position to give back, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna, you know, beg for it, but apparently that's not the case. Saint the head. It's Lair. I'm aware. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't remember how to save Lair, because I've never done it. So you might as well, yeah, just keep typing Rip Lair, that's fine. You missed it already? Rip Lair. Who let the pogs out? Oh, this room let me get my sunglasses. Alright. Centipede Demon, you actually can't hurt me because I'm wearing the cheese armor. This is like my cat sniffing out a treat. Whoa! That was like incredibly painful. I didn't expect you to hurt that much. Jesus Christ! Actual hardest boss in the game? How did that happen? Dude, the armor's made of like Swiss cheese. I gotta get that fast roll. You know, keep the Fangbore helm on. But then give me the Sylvies. So I'll die in one hit instead of two. This time, slide down the tree like Tarzan. Dude, I'm trying. How do you... I don't think you can do it here. I'm trying. Maybe if you roll on the slope? Doesn't appear so. Please wear the Chandler Bing outfit. Could I be any more? Well, I didn't think of a word to put at the end, but that's okay. Just be ready. You know what's coming. Look at that. Look at that. Try it, bitch. Nice try, idiot. Please get closer. Having a very hard time doing any damage. I'm gonna need to... Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. That wasn't that bad. I'm just gonna heal up real quick and then I'm gonna hit you a lot. Where'd you go? Oh my, not the lava! All you gotta do if you're in the lava is roll. Just roll, kid. Hello? Don't get a boner, Chad. It's not real vor. It's video games. What is your vertical, dude? Just one more hit, please. Easiest boss in the game. I told you, it was the armors. Havels was holding me back, dude. Humanity and a homeward bee. Orange charred ring is flame resistance, right? Not the one reduces lava. Oh, I mean, we should really put that on for now. You know what? I've already seen the punchline, but I'll say it anyway. NL, have you heard of the new Ligma disease going around? Okay. No. What's Ligma? Let me guess. Lig my balls? Ligma balls. There it is.
Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why? Why? After all this...
Who let the pogs out? Okay. Okay, I'm not... Forget saving Lair. I don't care, dude. I'm just gonna torch his ass anyway. Kill him for his armor later. Then I'm gonna invade Surso Yeet as his hero, Solaire, the Sunborn. You forgot to kill Sugma? No, let me guess. Sugma Dick. You guys see that video of Paul Rudd reacting to the tweet that says, you know, why doesn't Ant-Man just crawl inside of Thanos' ass and then rapidly expand to 65 feet? His analysis of that tweet was so fucking good. It got me so good. He's like, I don't know if that would work. You know, Thanos can take a lot of punishment. Oh, man. That's actual, like, comedic genius. That's probably how Avengers 4 is gonna end. So good. Yup. Great sound design. One of the best games ever made. Unfortunately, I have to get out my glaucoma sunglasses. I thought you were a bonfire. Apparently not. Staircases. Man's worst enemy. Look, Chad, this is the route I've always taken, okay? If you got a problem with it, you can take it up with Candace. Candace who? Can this dick fit in your mouth? That's right, I'm familiar with all the jokes. Every single one of them. Look at that. And now, how's your weekend been so far? I mean, it's been like a pretty normal weekend. I recorded a lot yesterday, and we went grocery shopping. I watched a little bit of the new Netflix program, Dark Tourism, or maybe it's called Dark Tourist, I can't remember. It's been a lot of fun. I think that it's, again, he says it himself in some of the episodes, but it's basically like, you know, a light version of Louis Theroux, which I am highly okay with. No, I have not watched any more Agretsuko. I've actually forgotten. I think we go like this. You promised. Chat, I have to tell you, it's extremely exhausting to spend a lot of your time on YouTube/Twitch.tv making content and then have the rest of your free time be audited for the way that you spend it in order to pay some kind of debt of guilt to your co-hosts. Just throwing that out there. You know, with all the silliness and that still intact. This was not the right way. Congrats on the PhD. Dude, I needed that, because I've been dealing with, like, on the subreddit, people are like, hey, I don't mean to be rude, but, like, I'm a huge fan of NL, but why is he 10 times stupider now than he used to be? Like, what happened to his brain? Is he okay? And then one shining beacon on Twitter is like, hey, I work for one of the best universities in the United Kingdom. Have you ever considered putting together a scholarship request in order to start doing your PhD? And I was like, you have saved me from oblivion. From being gaslighted into thinking that I've actually regressed into some kind of, like, complete moron. One adult comes out of the woodwork and says, hey, I think you might have the mind to do a PhD. It's fantastic. It brought me back from the ledge, my friend. We could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Oh, it's extremely not worth it right now. Yeah, and that's what I told him. I was like, it's very flattering, but simultaneously, like, absolutely, there's no way I'm moving to Leeds and then doing a PhD. That's absurd. But, like, maybe in 15 years. Hold up. Wait, I'm not human, so there's not gonna be... No, there's still the crazy, like, the Witch of Izalith here, right? Yeah. So I really need to put Havel's ring on. That was not my best moment. Can you give me a moment here, please? No, not that one. Is this too much like the PvP, dude? Don't actually do a PhD. It will make you feel dead inside. It's cute that you don't think that's already a consequence of a life lived in the gleam of anonymous feedback 24/7, but I appreciate the advice nonetheless. Let's go. Get crushed. Okay. Now, I don't necessarily think this is a good use of our humanity. But you don't really need Estus here. This is like the Dark Souls dab right here. I remember absolutely none of these attacks. All I remember is you run over here, chop this thing open. There you go, there's step one. What's the lion strat? Do you homeward bone after you get the second one? You quit to menu. That's hilarious. Not even wrong, but hilarious nonetheless. Alright, we may... I would expect that we probably die, and that's okay. One death is fine. That's true, it's remastered, so it probably won't work. Again, I feel the need to tell you, 75,000 souls are irrelevant because we can't level up. If we level up, we won't be able to ruin, we won't be able to ruin Dan's game by invading him. I don't think he turns human anyway, but life finds a way. Your weapon dominates your invasion range? No, I understand that it's based on weapon level. But it's also influenced by soul level. I don't know, is dominate like a medical term? And by medical, I mean mathematical. Is it like a, you know, like decimate is to lose 10,000 of, or like 10% of or something? It's an XCOM term. I'm not thinking of denominate. I'm thinking of decimate. It's to kill 9 out of 10. Wow. If I just fall for the up dog joke, will you stop typing it? I refuse to debase myself to the level of falling for a D's nuts joke, but I'll hit you with that up dog if you're really desperate for it. Not much. What's up with you? Kindle your bonfires? Nah. I try to spend like less than half an hour in Lost Izalith. It's not worth the humanity, dude. Great point. Please stay away. I'm not joking. I literally do not... No! I don't remember the attacks that this guy does. We got stuck on a piece of architecture that was like 1 inch below the other ones, and there you go. That's what happens there. Remastered, by the way. Miyazaki's crowning achievement. The Bed of Chaos. Hey NL, what's your favorite season? I am going to say that my favorite season is probably summer, because it doesn't get that hot here. The weather gets gorgeous, and basically 8 months or so a year it rains a lot in Vancouver, and then over the summer it might rain like once every 2 weeks. So it's nice to finally get a lot of sunshine. Fall is okay. You want summer D's nuts? God damn it. Yeah, fall and spring are okay. Winter is fine in Vancouver, but it does, like, there are months where it rains like 20 out of 30 days. In the winter. Instead of getting snow, we get a lot of rain. And it's like, it's better than snow, but it is still kind of miserable. Yeah, I imagine if you live in Arizona, you would probably not prefer the summer. I can understand that. I'm not putting on Havel's armor here. I'll put on Havel's armor for a boss that actually hits hard. Ah! Ah! Don't roll. Double ST. You're a real piece of garbage, you know that? That's fair. That's, you know, it's really like, it's my bad. I might kindle here. The only problem is I'm gonna get invaded by Loop. Can fit many Loop, brother. Loop is an acceptable invader, I agree. Did you guys see Banal got banned from Dark Souls for his hacker character? It was like the happiest day of my life. Are you here, Banal? You get what you deserve, buddy. I get it. You want to just be the onion hat and fly around yelling, very good. It's a relatively victimless crime. Simultaneously, get fucked. Duality of pain. Here we go. Guaranteed. It's pronounced Banal? Nah, it's pronounced Banal. I made him. I can unmake him. You can't get me to accidentally say, suck on my. I got sushi and I've never had suck on my before. What's suck on my? Suck on my testicles. You don't understand, but you're dealing with a genius. I got a scholarship offer for a PhD yesterday. So you're dealing with... Oh no, it's Banal. You're dealing with a pretty smart cookie here. I do like the way he described it. I said, is this a scholarship? Oh my god. Get out of my face. Get out of here, Banal! Frig off, you weird lantern. See you in hell. He's still saying it. Very goods quietly. I like the way that the guy described it. He was like, I said, is this a scholarship offer? And he said, here's the application page. If you put together a strong application, I have confidence it could be selected. And I was like, well, could have just said no. Ah! Please! 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 As much as I do want to move to the United Kingdom and steal the hard-earning, you know, tax dollars that y'all have contributed to the economy, it's not for me right now. That's alright. It's actually, you know, most people don't realize this, but it's actually, like, better to die here. Very goods quietly. Yeah, I mean, the rest of my weekend, I'm trying to think. So I'm ashamed, I should say, to admit it, but I've, like, invested way too much time, but thankfully zero money in NHL 18's Ultimate Team. And it's extremely great right now because I'm in Division 10, which is, like, basically the CSGO equivalent of, like, having never played the game before, but I've played the games a lot. So it's almost exclusively right now me being paired with like 7-year-old kids playing on their big brother's PlayStation 4 and just destroying them. It's basically a dream come true. And then if you win 8 matches, you get a bronze level backup goalie to make your team better. Occasionally you queue into like somebody, their whole team is like, Joe Sakic, Wayne Gretzky, Wayne Gretzky, Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid playing right defense, Wayne Gretzky. But when they, if they suck, they just suck, you know? No amount of Gretzkys can carry you to victory. Please let me, like, let this be the last time I have to change this. I'll even S this on the way down. You can't drink and slide? Have you ever been to a ski slope? Excuse me. Let's see if I remember. It's like this. Yeah, it's something like that, I think, is the way that you... That's the way you... Pretty much exactly correct, I think, is you just run right around that way and you're good to go. Stop. I've already fallen for the Ligma joke. Yeah, so I watched, somebody asked in chat, hey, NL, did Nick tell you about Pool Panic? I have watched Nick play Pool Panic, and I have watched Corey play Pool Panic. Let me give you, well, first I won't bury the lead. I'll probably play it on Tuesday. You know, my Tuesday setup right now is like,